I didn't
Yeah,
even
somebody
like.
said, like, what's your phone number? And all of a sudden, no.
What, are you gonna remember it? I'm sure. I
Well,
know,
Nick
because
kept
somebody will
asking me
get it and
what.
they'll post it online.
Well, yeah, and Nick kept asking me, like, what's my area code or something, though. But I was like, yeah, I'm not telling you.
Well, just tell him that'll tell you at the rap party
He's
or something.
no, that's what he said. He's like, I think that we've come to the point now where I can ask you for your phone number. I'm like, shut up. He's like, I know you're 714. I was like, no, I live there, but I never changed my phone number from before.
I think about, like, I don't know, odd things strike me where it's like this time of night. I'm normally always up by myself. And that's when I do the Dick at Night show. And I just like, I'll be out here, make sure nobody's around, and I'll talk to myself and I'll work things out for the day. Well, here's a summary of the day. This is what happened. And I'll go through stuff and it's like, okay, this is what I think, and you know why? Because all those years that I got the internet feed, I would see people walking around thinking, and you couldn't hear. So I figured that for the idiots like me that are watching, it would be nice to hear what people are thinking, you know what I mean?
With me, every time something happens, like before the veto meeting, after the veto meeting, after nomination, I'm that person where, like, I need to sit and be by myself, and I just sit there and I think. And I feel like everyone's probably looking at me like I'm an idiot. The voices in your head were like, why were you pacing back and forth? You were like the Energizer Bunny. I was like, no, I got clothes to take a shower. Like, what? Like, everyone makes everything out to be so much more dramatic than it is.
And sometimes if you listen to the voices in your head, they tip you off about things.
Not me. Not me. I'm being honest.
Well, pay attention down the line. So, but, and I think about, like, Vincent watching us. You know what I mean? Because I know he's got the feed. First he was like, I'm not going to get the feed. And then when they, like, came and he was, like, at the thing where they, like, did the day in the life up in Hollywood and all of that stuff. And did I tell you I gave him my key? And he looks at me, he's like, I'm going to get the feed. I'm like, you better get the feed. So I know that he's, like, sitting at his computer with one of the things, you know, he's doing what he wants, and the other screen being like this, watching us. And I could see him sitting there going, I told him not to do that. What's wrong with him? And me being on the block, like, immediately, you and me, you know.
Yeah, but me for different reasons.
Yeah. But, I mean, what do you think your grandmother's thinking? Because she's watching, too.
I'm sure she was, like, devastated when she saw us both up there.
Probably.
I know she was probably, like, so excited when she saw me win the first POV.
Yeah.
And then to see the second one, though, I bet you she was just, like, so happy.
I don't think that's aired yet. Doesn't it air tomorrow or today?
The POV is tomorrow, yeah.
So when she sees that, she'll be flipping out.
Yeah. And I keep thinking about Lindsay's probably like, what are you doing? Like, because they're over dramatizing the whole Nick thing and being like, with Chris there and stuff, being like, it's probably just the show, you know what I mean? So at least I know I have her, like, to comfort him.
And I think that, you know, I could see Vincent with, like, you know, my second throw going, oh my God, where I totally blew it. And then Jen falling short. And like him and Ben and his roommates would be there. And they'll be like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like, I know they'll be like, yeah.
I know. I keep wondering what my manager thinks. My general manager, he's like, you know, I'm going to TiVo every episode. It's like, you better.
So, and I know Vincent has to be sweating it out when he saw you win, and I'm still up on the block. But
that's tomorrow.
Yeah, well, he will be.